Rodney Jones for the record. Long-term civil rights activist here of over 25 years from a historic family here as well, pioneers. And I can honestly say this has been one of my best experiences as a civil rights activist, tracking each of you down and definitely tracking Ms. Saunders down. Our community takes credit for that. Over 3 years of research, thousands of files pulled. Betty Lou Rhodes really stayed on the EPC to make sure she was brought to justice in some form. And guys, it's going to happen either way. You know, we can play this charade. It's the biggest charade. I think somebody said the community is not fooled, and they're not. The charade that you put on in front of the camera is just beating a dead horse. It doesn't work anymore. You've lost what has happened here. There was corruption. You made the cardinal sin. You lost control of it. You lost containment of it. And now it's erupting into a national issue. And I don't know if you noticed, man, people are getting arrested all over the country. I think the lieutenant governor of New York just got arrested today for corruption. So it's happening. Everybody knows it. The evidence is there. So the fact that you sit here and look stupid, it's not going to save you at all. Ms. Saunders has to go. We've known it. We brought it up in 2018. If you go back to the November 4th workshop 2018 and then the November 11th board member in 2018, we were having this exact same conversation that we're having now about her as our superintendent. And here we are 4 years later having the exact same conversation about her being your superintendent. But you know what? She's caused some damage. She's caused millions of dollars in damages and civil rights violations, and you thought the hokey pokey and the turkey leg and everything else you were doing were going to shake these Negroes off of you, but you didn't. And we're still standing up. You know what? Because God is in control of this. We got a lying pastor up there and a bunch of shams and everything else and a crooked superintendent over here. And somebody thinks they're going to be running for office again. Man, you're up there soaking up air and aren't doing anything. You have no character and no integrity and no courage and no heart. You. I'm talking about you. It's a shame. And Mary, we put you up there because you were a finance person. I heard you talk more about Palmetto High today than I ever heard you speak of Lincoln in 3 years. All of you ought to be ashamed of yourself. And Gina, you just don't know anything. You're not qualified to be on that board. A 2-year teaching a mom is not qualified to be on the board of a over $1 billion juggernaut nonprofit. You just don't have the skill set. And he played you like a fool. I wrote you about it. I talked to you about it. I even got kicked out of meetings trying to tell you. So y'all about to feel God's wrath. And I came for one person only, one reason, and one reason only was I brought in to send y'all ass to jail.